So
Okay.
maybe first we will introduce ourselves. So I'm Mark Salvatus. We met before in Taiwan,
Yeah.
long time ago.
Long
And
time ago.
yes. Yeah, and then I'm just introduce Mayumi here, and then Gerome. So we are Load Na Dito. So Load Na Dito is an initiative based in Manila,
Mhm.
and we don't have a space, but we work a lot with the artistic and research project with the idea of art and culture in Philippines and beyond. And for this project, Mayumi can talk about what is about should I stay or should I go?
Okay, so currently, Lord Nadito is in a remote research residency with Koganecho Bazaar, which is a project in Yokohama, Japan. So we are doing this series of research, and we'll be uploading today's conversation on Koganecho's website. And as Mark already explained briefly to you, in November, we are gathering all the people who we interviewed together as a roundtable, and we continue the conversations. But the concept for this research project was when we talk about art space, art initiatives, we are also curious what kind of changes these initiatives have gone through and how they continue, and what is the future prospect of this collective. So it's just casual conversations to hear about also the dynamics of people who are behind the scene to run the initiatives, and also to touch upon the visions and values of the initiative that explores through art. So if Jerome or Mark, you like to add anything to that?
Yeah, so I think we can, this round conversation will be about 1 hour to 1.5 hours. So it will be very casual, and it's good to unpack also some of the changes, and then sharing knowledge about how do we work together. And we thought of Dawn Artist Village as one of the best example of how art and culture and community are developing in outside the city context, because you work in the di ba? You work outside the big city. You are in the East Coast. I don't know if I think I've been there, right? I remember.
You've been here, East Coast.
Yeah, in your house.
Mali.
Yeah.
Yeah, nearby my house, the
Yeah.
barbecue.
Yes.
And on the beach.
And I think I was drunk afterwards.
You have to blend to Michael.
No, okay. Yeah. No, from bamboo. Yes.
Yeah, from bamboo.
Okay, so maybe we can start the interview about introduction of individual. Like we can start from you, Shulun, and then Asing. And sorry, I forgot.
Hannah.
Hannah, yes.
Just please introduce yourselves. How did you get involved, and what is your role in this initiative?
Okay. Wait me for a moment. I need to go outside because indoor, my space, my kids is too noisy.
Okay. Well, we can maybe start with Asing, if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course. Sorry, it's my space. So I need to let you guys see the Pacific Ocean.
Wow.
Now it's messy after typhoon. Typhoon just passed a little bit, but not really coming to Taiwan already like this style. It's too crazy. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So Asing, you can get started. Asing, 你先好了。你的麦克风没有开。
Sorry, I just moved myself. And sorry, it's a call.
Okay.
工作上的 Just for the moment.
Okay, fine. I can do now.
Yes.
Sorry, people in Taiwan, I get different jobs,
Oh, yeah.
That's how we
Understandable.
survive. It's very lifestyle.
Mhm,
And
yeah.
how the artist residency space still keeping going on doing this kind of different section of projects to helping ourselves and also the other peoples. Because since this year, the COVID is damaged Taiwan more than before. Last year, we are so lucky. We didn't have a big change or just, you can't just go outside to other countries. But we are fine here. So it's kind of, doesn't have any disease here last year. So it's kind of paradise. And many foreign artists want to come to residency in Taiwan. I got so many email from international, and they want to residency here. But unfortunately, start from last year, our borders already locked. So these 2 years, the borders are locked. So for our artist residency project, we only can maybe do the Taiwanese artist residency more. But it's very lucky last year we got the Japanese artists can finish their art project here. Because at the same time, we're asking them not to go back to Japan in March. We have the two different styles. It's two Japanese artists. One is go back to Japan, and one is just stay in Taiwan. We asking him, say, please don't go back, because when you go back, you couldn't come here and finish your work. Then he listened to us, then he finished his artwork here. But another artist, she said she need to go back to the Japan. She have something to do there for a little bit, then come back. Then she never come back. Because our border is already locked down. It's not easy because when you come here doing artist residency, you need to quarantine. 14 days in Taiwan. So it's not easy for the artist to stay. And even at that time, the quarantine hotel in Taiwan is not enough. So we need to find another space for them to do the quarantine 14 days and send the food or something. Is too much job. So our sponsor think is probably these last years don't need to other foreign artists come to Taiwan and do the residency in our art project. And let me introduce myself. I forgot. I'm Shulan Wu, and I run an Taitung Dawn Artist Village residency project in Taitung. Is in the east coast of Taiwan, and in the east coast, the crowd is quite a big area because we service not only in Taitung County, also Hualien County too. So it's two different county, but we are working with them. We don't have the real, we only have an office and the one space for artist residency to stay. But whatever they need to go, they want to go, they just go by themselves in the East Coast. They can travel here, and they also can do what they want to do, the art project, or they want to do exhibitions, or they want to do the art project or workshop. It's all okay for our space. And since this year and the last year, for the COVID damage, we didn't open call for many artists. And for the user, we are running these several years. We're running the East Coast Land Arts Festival, which is very huge space and almost half Taiwan. This festival is around 168 kilometers far. Yeah, so the artwork is located in different space of this East Coast side, and we call it nearby the number 11 road in the east side of Taiwan. So we in these projects we have our concert for the performance artists, and we also have the artists in residency to doing the installation of these located in different outdoor space for making the big art installation. And some small project will have a rundown too. It's called open studio. It means that artists located in different space of the East Coast, they can open their space and also could do the art activities, just like a forum or some events, small exhibitions, art market. Is all acceptable in this in this festival. And this festival is, we are helping, it's like a platform and helping the local artists and also the people who come to involve with this festival and come travel or come to feel the East Coast art situations here. Will be helping them to do the promotion and also helping the local artists to get more opportunity to let the people know about their artwork. So they can go to their space and talking to the artist, or they can come to the Dawn Artist Village, the platform here. They can just, from us, we can engage them to different part of people who really want to know them, curators, other artists, museums, or like other festivals also. Even so funny, and even travel agents come too. Lots of travel agents come here, yeah, because they want travel, promote the travels inside of Taiwan, and they need different elements to promote their trip. Is valuable and also different from other people's. So we open for some workshop. Some artists really can face to the people is come to travel. They can do the DIY, or they can do the some small artwork by themselves. They can understand the local environment and the art, what we are doing here, and also the local artists, what they are doing here. And because here in this East Coast, we got too many artists. We have a joke, is if we throw a stone, it might be hidden artist. So it's too much, too many artists. So, but artists always hiding in their space, but they need to be introduced so that the people know it. So we also engage the these 2 years we only can do the online project, but before 2019 we do the just like a Southeast Asia Art Space meeting is happening here. So in 2019, so it's more active before, but these 2 years we are more, it's just locked down to Taiwan. It's kind of big change because even the concert for the performance artist. Mm-hmm. Before, we are also invited some foreigner performance artists come here and doing the performance in our concert, which the concert is very interesting about we link to the background is the Pacific Ocean, the moonrise from the Pacific Ocean. So the concert is just like too romantic. It's just we follow the moon. When the moonrise exactly time, then they can just enjoy the music and the landscapes here at the nighttime and see the moonrise from the Pacific Ocean. It's kind of like live show. So here is we offer this opportunity, but these 2 years we can't invite the foreign performers come here to do their performance because the quarantine and also the lockdown. Or this year we supposed to invite. Last year we supposed invited the artists from Irish, but they can't come here. So it's a huge problem also. And this year is more worse because the Taiwan in these 3 months past we got the serious infections and involved with more the community. So we just finished the lockdown maybe since August. So May to August, these 3 months we cannot do anything. Everything is going online. So everything is stopped. And after August, we are just, we are opened, but more and more small things is coming a little by little. So this August, we are started to organize because now the situation is more controllable. Taiwan got very, very minimal infection cases. Some days almost zero. So some days it's zero. So it's kind of good news. And because of this situation, we can't have a concert. So we cancel all the concerts this year. Only after lockdown, we open for an online concert. But in this area, include the workers. We limited people to come inside to the concert area. We limited under 300. But before one day, there might be over 5,000 people will be here. So it's kind of very huge change for us. And we are the first time to try and do the online concert and online art project, online events, because it depends on the situation. Sometimes it's suddenly change. You have to change very fast. That is a very huge situation for us. And in the East Coast, it's not very convenient area. We're not in the city, so it's in very suburb area. So the internet is very important for us. So yesterday, I'm worried about if I don't have any electricity system here, then we can't have a meeting today. And the electricity just coming from this morning.
Wow.
So yesterday we don't have.
Wow, it's nice we are now talking.
Yeah. So it's kind of a big change. So what I'm thinking, if I I want to in or out, I can't out. I got so many workers working together.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
seems
so
like
it's not easy.
yeah. When did this started, your residency, your project?
This project is already for this year is I think is 5 year.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, it's already 5 year.
Nice. So a lot of things change already.
Yeah, and getting more and more. So when you are coming to visit me, we are just very minimal style art space.
Yeah.
And now is more and more and more. And people coming to, sometimes they come into asking us to help.
Yeah.
They have so many questions about the artist residency. They will also come to asking us. And even more strange, even the people who live in Taipei, the Taipei art space, they got some problems. They were also asking me some questions, how to figure out the situation about that. So it's kind of different with the city side.
Yeah. So I would like.
Sorry.
So we are also interested on how you work with other people. Like as you said, this is a big project, and you always need a lot of people to realize the projects. And I'm sure Asing and Hana here, because they are your collaborators. So would like to know, how do you get involved with Dawn Artist and other projects that you are organizing?
Okay. So you want me to tell, or just there? It's my interview now? Okay. So What about this part will be Sengai cooperation?
We
Sorry.
would like to ask
Asing or
Asing, yeah.
okay. Hey, Asing, 换你.
Oh yeah. Hi everyone. Surely I'm one of the team member with the East Coast Art Festival for this like 4 to 5 years. So what I'm doing in this team, most part for me is working on the administrative work and management for all the small stuff. I mean, there's very details like emails or the meetings and the paperwork. Of course, that's important because this project is from our government, our central government. So each year, in the beginning of the year and at the end of the year, we have 3 parts of the paperwork to finish and to need to have a double check and to present, to value it. So for this festival for government, the value is very important. Like the value, like the how to population to come in this place, how they how many days they stay in this area, like hotels, the days they booking, and the vehicles, how many vehicles coming here. All these quantitative numbers need to be collected, and of course the record, the photos, the videos, everything. So in this team, I always to collect these details, these data for Sulun, and we just do the paperwork together. Yes. Oh no.
Seems like it's paperwork.
Nice. Yeah. and I want to talk more. For me, it is the project for me, like a side project for me, but it's taking my lots of time because I enjoy it. So I use my every weekends and summer vacation, winter vacation to join this part. So join this project. And for my day job, I still need to go to my day job. So that's what I day job call it. Okay.
Asing, are you an artist?
No.
No. What's your background, if you don't mind?
Yeah. I need to talk more about this. I study in Taiwan Indigenous College. There's only one college they focus on the indigenous study. And for my university, my graduate, I study in the east of Taiwan, Hualien, more northern than Taitung, another county just beside the Taitung. So what I focus on is the ethnic relations in the indigenous cultures, the society, the sustainable issues, anthropologies, and sociologies. That's what I study for my major. And so for this year, I work with artists a lot because lots of my classmates, when they are graduated, they are doing some indigenous artwork or craft design or the visual design and the others. A lot. They're doing the ceramics, pottery, or some wood, or some lots of the different kinds of this glass bead making and act. So for me, when I take an example for the last project I do for the 2020, we organized a space with my friends. And the friends, they all graduated from the college. With our teacher, we to open an art space in Hualien. The art space called Islander Art Force. We like to more curate I think the indigenous contemporary indigenous art craft design for Hualien and Taitung. So for me, I use most of my time to work with our friends. They most join the indigenous culture in Taiwan. Thank you.
Thank you. It's nice to because working with the Dawn Artist Village and your interest with your classmates, and you created your another form of a space. So it's nice to see the connection that's bigger, becoming bigger, and not only specific space, but it's another county, but it's connected to each other.
But it's quite hard to manage a space. The funding, the budget.
Shulun has
hard work.
Shulun has strategy. We have to know.
What? It is fine. We need people doing the paperwork.
Yeah.
The artists don't like paperwork too much.
That's true. Can we know some stories also from Hannah? How did you get involved?
Nervous.
She is also very interesting cases. She's the new member these 2 years, just involved with our project.
Okay, so I'm the one of team members for 1 or 2 years, and my job is like a very detailed, like Asing, like email things, meeting, and also the most important volunteer training. And last year, I got a partner to help me to training volunteer, but this year I do it alone. But fortunately, my boss and my team member helps a lot. Yeah, and I also do some how to say that 艺术行政要怎么讲？艺术行政的。
She's talking about she's also do part of the art administrators in different projects.
Yep. And the first time, and when I had a connect with East Arts Festival, I was camp here, and for like a person just passed by this place, and I want to enjoy it. I'm not for working, but but suddenly when I realized when I woke up or realized I'm just do some work for them. Yeah, and it's 2020 how to say last year I worked with the curator of East Arts Festival, and we do an exhibition. It's about the consciousness tribe. It's very important issue in East Coast. There's a people, they may from Taitung or from Hualien or from any Taiwanese place, and in 20,000 years they came to Taitung, and they work together, and they live together and do artwork together at the Jingzun coast. And it's just like
你要讲意识部落。
意识部落。
Oh my God! This project is called Consciousness Village Track, because those projects I have to tell about this part. Is about the 2,000 years part of lots artists come back from the city, or some artists is from other county, and they move to East Coast, and some is the local people. So they come back to this very suburb area. They didn't do anything. They think they don't know what they will do for the next. So they are going to get together and living on the beach. It's called Jingzhen Beach nearby here. So they live there for 3 months without electricity, without the cover. They made their own toilet, their own space to stay, and they have their special exhibitions on the beach. When typhoon come crash the artwork, that's done. That's all. And this is kind of the village, and this kind of traps is called they are get together. It's more like the consciousness traps, and they get together. They don't have any blood relationship, but they live together for 3 months. So it's more and more people going there and visit them. But most of them are the tourists. So this exhibition is about to record the memories of the 2000 these consciousness tribe, what they are doing, and they come again and make the artwork together in the Taitung Art Museum. So what Hannah is working with my partner Yunyi, and she is also one of the curator of the exhibitions. Is mentioned about this. She's sometimes helping this part of the curating things and organize the artists to doing some other stuff. 好，你自己讲，我不管你。
So this year, I also do a recording project of the East Coast art. Mostly about Dulan, about conscious tribe. So that's my work now. Yeah.
Wow, thank you.
She also somehow helping the East Coast Land Art Festival art project is doing with the podcast radio. We invited the artists who do the residency and do the radios and interview them, and we put on a podcast. So it's kind of another thing is happening in this project.
That's interesting.
Great, and thank you so much for introducing yourself. And it's very interesting, like behind Dawn Artist Village, there are so many different talents. Like 3 of you bring in your own skills, knowledge, and then ideas. So we prepared a set of questions for all of you to answer, if you don't mind. So we would like to start with the first question. The first question is, how do you position your initiative or space in a local art scene or in a larger art world? Can you reflect on the scene that you are part of? Okay, so who would like to start first? Who would like to hear Shurun first?
You know, I'm kind of people service. This for this part, I'm thinking is more. I prefer to put myself the side is more like the people who sharing in this East Coast, because even we are all living in Taiwan. For the west side of Taiwan or Taipei, Kaohsiung, Taichung is not really understand us. Who the artist, why living in East Coast, what's the East Coast art it is, what it looks like, why are so wild, why people are so different. So it's more like I would like say I'm the people who sharing about these different things, and even about share this to the international. We also bring some artists to do the artist residency in Korea, Hokkaido, Kenjiyama studio, and also we are keeping doing this still. So that's kind of we want to share what we are, what's the East Coast artists doing, and the local cultures, and of course the for the Southeast Asia is kind of important to us too, because we are more focused on the Austronesian cultures, how to involve with your history, your ancestors, since Taiwan is like about the island and share the knowledge, share the opportunities. For me, I think I'm more like the platform style people. So Dawn Artist Village also is kind of platform too. And I am thinking is for these several years, we are going through many different projects and share lots of opportunities for the artists and also the opportunities to know with each other to the internationals too. So it's some artists already got more opportunities to that the people see they got more chance to join the very important exhibition also. So it is kind of I think I'm on that platform sharing things people. For me is this. Okay. Asing, Hon.
Yeah.
For me. Maybe I make an example like doing a performance or exhibition. When we start curate exhibition, we start with the theme. When we located what we focus on, what we talk about, for example, we talk about the ocean issue, like in Taiwan we are very close to ocean, but in fact we are not, because we are very not understand what the ocean is about. Even the environment in our space is going to worse for these years. So if I'm thinking about how to collect the local art issues, we are thinking about what happens here for right now, and what can we do to reflect these issues, and trying to attract people to notice that. So we use some curate exhibition for us is very it's the most easy way to talk about issue, and for us they're like a social movement, but we just do it in the art way. So in this part of for me and my friends in here, we trying to focus on the project that most mainstream art ignore it, like a tribal craft art design, or the technique they are going to losing for the social change in recent years. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Asing. Hannah, can we also hear from you?
Okay, but it's quite hard thing for me to say, but I try my best. Okay, so it's hard for me to say how do I set a position or location on this very huge art things, because for me I'm not Aboriginal. I'm not born in Taitung or Hualien. I'm from Chiayi, the west coast in Taiwan. And for such a long, maybe near 13 years, 20 or 30 years, I forgot I living in an island, and I forgot a variety of the culture in Taiwan, but it's very lucky that I got a chance to Taitung and learn and in college, but I didn't do very well in my college, but I learned more things from the outside things from college, like I like Shulun, like Yunyi, like more artists and wide world, just like wide world that I never met. And so now I still think I am on a learning position and try to open my mind and to accept more different things and different art view in Taiwan now. Yeah. Thank you.
Wow.
Good job. Good job. Thank you.
Thank you. It's nice because the Dawn Artist Village, or the project, the land art project, becomes a school. In a way, it's a learning process for you as a organizer and participant, and also as because it's also, I like what you said also, you said it's a platform. So you said, Shulun, that it's open for everyone also, and very local, and it has its own wider world as yeah. So maybe we sorry,
just wanted to reflect, because I'm also touched by what all of you said. You know, when we are thinking about these questions, because we are here in Manila, I'm very stuck because of COVID, we can't move around. So when we think of art, it always comes with art world. But I think what you mentioned reminded us of where we are, not just inside the art world, but in the world, you know, like, because Hannah mentioned, you tend to forget that, or people tend to forget, Taiwan is an island, you know, and I think we tend to forget really our connection with the natural environment. And I felt like, you know, the name of your artist village is also down, and it's facing the sea. So it brings us a connection, and also always constantly remind us of our position with the nature. So I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I just wanted to say.
You're welcome. It's kind of accident for me. This name.
Really?
And yeah, but it makes sense, because when I created the artist village, since that time is also, we are very premature. I am just involved with this art residency style, and it's from, I think it's 2012. It's from Margaret. As before I'm an artist, I go in to do the residency in Bamboo Carving Studio. And
that's how we met.
Yeah, that's how we met. So at that time, I am opening my eyes. So that involved me, and that pushed me to think about the futures. And I'm the people who like to sharing. And I saw the opportunities, lots of opportunities around the world, or many different things is all happening in Taipei, or maybe the south side of Taiwan. But we are in the East Coast. We are in the East side. We don't have any opportunities. Even nobody understands us. So it's kind of very sad situations. And I am thinking it's maybe started from a very small things. It will get back. It might be grow a seed, and it will growing up. And in these several years, I'm also just move around, and sometimes move to Hualien, sometimes move to Taitung. So the Dawn Artist Village also follow me to around different space. Several years ago, we don't have the real space. It's just, the conscious about the artist village, because I think is that where it is the art stay, it will become the artist village. It will growing something different things happen. That's kind of like, I don't want to be locked down by a space. It's just, we can do many things online. We can do many things without a house, without something, because art is more like you should involve with this art, and where is artist stay, they can create the new things. That's most important goal for the artist residency. So if you lock the artist in one space or doing something, the creative things won't come in. I hate that. So that's why I'm thinking I'm more open for the artists, and even outdoor, even you come here, the environment, and you feel about the wind here, and you are engaged with our land or whatever, the people who stay here, them and become friends that will make you feeling something, and you can do many things you want to do. So I am thinking it's more like some people is just come here, the artists come here just want to take a rest because it's rush in the city. So that's also okay. So will be they clean out the bad things from them, and they will bring the new things. It's the most important thing. It's also the Margaret affect me a lot, but so she stayed in peace. And yes, kind of a big loss. And the things from here, I think the next step, I want to do the research. we want to involve more research about how artist residency get involved, how affected the society, and how it link with the people with different countries, how we can get together. So it's kind of these things I'm thinking is when Margaret passed away, I'm suddenly thinking about I should do this. So that might be the next step.
Wow. So we have another question, which I think in a way Shulun Wo already answered, but maybe you can add more, and Hannah and Asing can also add. How does your initiative help the arts to function?
Hi.
Sorry, I just
你有听到吗
not quite
She
understand.
become a stone.
But I think Shulun touched upon the idea of research, It's important to maybe for Shulun to continue this initiative through research, as you mentioned earlier. So if you can maybe add on to that, or Asing or Hannah can talk about, because we also in Philippines, or maybe Mayumi in Japan, don't know about East Coast. We know only about Taiwan, Taipei or Kaohsiung, but the East Coast we are not familiar. So,
and I'm also curious to hear a little bit more about when Asing said curating exhibition can be a platform for discussions about social issues, and that can also connect to social movement. And I think that's a very important action that Dawn Artist Village is initiating. So if we can hear also about that more in details, that would be wonderful.
Recently, we have a performance. The theme is about the ceramic in Hualien. And the used name in Hualien is called Huilan. So we have the thing is about the Huilan pottery, Huilan ceramics. So in this thing, so we are talking about what is a local pottery, what it means. So what what make it. So when we think about this, we are think about what the history happened in this place. For hundreds ago, the industry changed and the usage of the ceramics is different from here to now. The bricks, they have lost of the bricks factory in the East, but now there are none of them. But why? What happened in this place? What happened in Eastland? So when we are to do research on this project, we are thinking about what happens in this society, what makes people different, the usage of the things they in their daily life, like a coffee cup. Lots of people use the plastic ones. Even in our restaurant, the very nice restaurant, but they use the not ceramics things. They use the plastic. Why? What happened to them? What's about their mind and the feel of beauty? So in this project, we also doing some competition about making the plate, the coffee cup, the teapot, everything. We need to talk about people say, can you do some artwork about what's your impression for Hualien, for this place? So after this competition, we find out that most people, their impression about Hualien, east of Taiwan, they're talking about the rocks, the ocean and the rocks, and the mountain. So most of the people, they doing the blue style or the style. Maybe we can show more people pictures about it. Just for example, to talking about the social movement, we want to change some things that are very minor in the people in here. Even they are not noticed about it, but it's very important because the very small habitants, they can make a lot difference. So I think this is very interesting, and it was to use a lot of time to work for it. And for example, we are also doing some research on the indigenous craft for like a weaving design. But the traditional weaving is not our interest because lots of people doing the traditional weavings. But for our point, what we care about is how they to translate to the contemporary, the language, because the traditional ones, yes, that's very important for the culture. But if you need to how to communicate with the modern people, how do they accept it or trying to understand it more, like the color and the meaning and the history and what happened for their clothes or their accessory. So for us, that's very important. And we also do some project to make the old style one, but we use the new materials, and the technique is very interesting, and we are doing some research about it. So every details and the meaning of each what we do in this year, we are trying to shake their minds in here, and we trying to attract people to see the more beautiful things in our lives, and use the most difficult thing and the decent stuff for their daily life, so they can support us more. So the art place, like art space, like us, they are hard to survive even in the city. But I think maybe give it 5 years, maybe you can make some difference. Because for us, we just renting our space. for the income. But of course, I know that's not enough. We need to do some more projects. Even we trying to start some class, craft class, make people more involved with our mind, our thinking, our values. Yes, thank you.
And Hannah, 要逃避换你。
哦，天哪。I think how to let my initiative help their education. I think it need to let the question ask the question and into a person, a man, a woman, not a group. Group is the second process. So for me, I'm the kind of people, if I want to know things or learning things, I need to set myself into the situation, the environment, and to experience every process. It's every. So it's a very long time for me to learning from every detail, and the detail have story, have many things. And I think it's just like what I say, because now I'm living and working in Taitung, so maybe to let my initiative to help the art, maybe will focus on Taitung, maybe I think, or here's cultural. It's not only basic on Aboriginal, it's also for more foreigner, or some choose to move in Taitung, like bring things, like bring different, like bring different thinking way and living way to Taitung. So maybe I can't say I can do that, but I think it's if we want to feeling the things we never know, we need let our door or mind to open more, but we have to respect the way here people live and their cultural, and we have to think, we have to respect different from people. So it's still hard for me to say how to help the art vocation, but in reality, it's just maybe it's just all that I can say now. But I'm very small, and I don't have much power to push or to rooting, to let the the flower or have a result. But if everyone who can stand with us and maybe you will be more stronger. Yeah. Sorry. That's all.
Thank you. That's nice. And yeah, interesting that you talk about all about the localness, the respect of the tradition in the local. And maybe we can go to the next question. What have you? What have been the keys to the continuation of your initiative or project? Because it's already 5 years or more than 5 years, and I know there's a lot of changes. And what are the keys or the secret to continue, even though we know it's exhausting and tiring? So why do you continue?
Like Shulun is working.
I'm sorry, I'm at the same
Wow.
time. Cinema roll.
Wow.
Her cinnamon roll is very delicious.
Wow.
Yes, it's called.
Wow.
Okay.
Send to
Send to Manila.
Okay. No, you have to come here.
Yes.
We will plan it.
Actually, it's kind of a challenge to me for every year how to keep the passion for doing these things and keeping doing the running the Dawn Artist Village. As we know, the art space is not easy to making money. So how we survive, and actually this project is from the budget is from the government, but actually we don't know, every year probably different the budget. And what we can do is just we have two different parties. One for the Dawn Artist Village. Actually, I am started this artist village is for me. I don't think I'm more independent than other space because I don't care about the government money. It doesn't matter if you can make your money by yourself. It's just like I sell coffee, I sell cinnamon roll. I can support very minimal to the art. But it even just a big one or a small one, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's a key point. You don't need to, because who give you budget? You need to do what they want to do. Is what you want to do. And if they are like your idea, then they will join you. And for this sign up East Coast and Art Festival, as we have partners, I have partners, and we working together. Every year we are thinking about we are very tired to do the same things every year. So we keeping think about new things. And for these 3 years, we started care more about the environment. So we asking our artists if you can just doing more the material for the outdoor installation. Can you please use the recycled material, or the material could be recycled from the nature. It's a nature material. And these several years, we are trying to involve more taking care of the environments. So we're doing open for many different projects and asking the audience to do their creations for these recycled materials. Like we are also doing, like last year, we make a trash and show. It's kind of, we asking them, it's a fashion and the trash combined together. We make a trash and show. So we asking artists, the designers use the recycled material, the fabric, the clothes they don't want it, the plastic, and the coffee bag, and the tent we recycled from our art market. And we give them those things. We don't want these things could those material when we make our art jobs or art during the festivals, and we already creative lost garbage. We want to make it as a circle. So every year you make a circle, you will have more ideas how to use it. And some ideas we also cooperation with the artist and leave the imagination space for the artist. Okay, I want to do this and what the curating things I wanted, and you guys can thinking about that. And last year we are doing the fashion show also. Sorry, I don't know who called me. Wait.
Paperwork.
Yeah, wait.
Okay.
Cam, I'm meeting. Bye. No, you don't need to. She's here. Bye. My husband. He's fine. He's just asking me, should he go in to pick up my daughter? Yeah. So for me, it's kind of we created the new thinkings and each year. So last year we really make that fashion show. We spent less money, but we invited the professional models, and we let them wear the artist artwork, doing the fashion show on our stage of the concert, our monthly concert. It's kind of every year you got the new things and the clothes, and the next year will be the maybe recycled and involved with some events and the local cultures. Here is more indigenous people, and also these several years we got more and more foreigner stay here. So we got so many different countries. Some is doing art. They're artists too. So some is from like Australia and South Africa, France, German, Spain, US, Canadian, and also Japan. Even some people who came from Okinawa. And many different countries people stay here, and also of course Southeast Asia is the most of the numbers here. You know, the people from Philippines, even at one restaurant you can see different countries people. So, Philippines or from the Cambodia, Vietnam, Indonesia. It's all at that last year, like 2019. We are holding the East Coast Art Residency meetings in Taitung, and I bring Marika and other people. When I go to eat at that restaurant, it's so interesting. All the workers inside of the restaurant came out talking to us. They are so excited because they finally can meet their home people. From Philippines, and some artists is from Cambodia, and even some people from Cambodia, Vietnam, and it's more like a small international restaurant. But it's kind of here is more like a local seafood restaurant.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's very interesting. This kind of things happens for this goal also. These small things makes me keep the passions, want to do different things in these several years. But for the next step, I'm thinking probably, I don't know, I'm still thinking about what I need to do next year. Of course, we'll keep something, but some goal will not change. But yeah, our biggest challenge is ourselves. It's tired, but you will think, okay, yeah, that one day finally somebody understand what we are in the East Coast. Yeah, so that's what we are thinking. We keeping doing this is kind of valuable and prove the artists or the art space could also involve with the locals, and can bring something new, bring something interesting.
It's like a small step at a time. So
yeah.
you don't get tired slowly.
Yeah, slowly, because I'm lucky. I have the Pacific Ocean can cure me when I feel very tired. I'm just okay, fine. I just going to swimming, whatever.
We envy you.
Whatever. Nobody can call me because I'm in East Coast, a very bad message. So whatever. So the environment can bring you different things.
Yeah.
It won't be that you feel tired. When you feel tired, you're just going to wash your brain to go swimming, go outside, and hang out for one day, drunk for one day. That's all.
Okay, we'll go there tomorrow.
Okay, come. But you need to quarantine 14 days.
I know.
We go by boat.
Oh, then you only can go to, you need to go to Bataan, would be more close.
Yes.
Bataan to Oki Island.
Right.
Can we hear
Okay.
Asing or Hana about how to continue?
Asing, please.
Okay, Asing.
Okay.
We need people to do the administrator.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. That's what I do for a long time. And I also do some finance management. Yeah, for me. But when you think about students, we have a different position in a team. So for me, I just need to play my job well, because my job is very fundamental, the basic stuff. So, but actually it's quite boring things. You need to do some work with your computer, but your friends are doing their work with some artists and making some interesting materials. That's funny more. But for me, I just should make fun for myself. And most important is there must be some nice guy in the team, because some people, they need to care in a lot and to take care us. If to take care about our emotions and our physical things. Yeah. So, and I'm a person that like to try some new skills, learning some new skills. For example, I'm trying to learn some Illustrator for now. And then for this,
I don't trust you.
I know, that's fine. Just I need to make some fun for myself, to keep the passions. But because as what students said, if they're doing the same thing for years, it will kill you. So yeah, but most important is a team that I can trust a lot. So I think whatever is worth doing is worth doing well. So I think this project, this festival, these issues, this social movement is worth doing. So I need to try to doing well, because at the first, why we are trying to do something, because we are thinking, we are trying to, some people can do it, but when we are observing, then what they are doing is not what we are like. So in the end, we just feel that we can do it more better than them. So for that, we need to try a lot. Yeah. So if we talk about how to continue it, just I think that our team member is very important. So if Suru is still there, I think we will be doing there for a long time. Yeah, that's very nice conclusion.
I didn't force her.
So it's very important to us.
I will still pay you job. So
It's the bread. It's the bread's magic.
Yeah. It's our head, right?
Yeah. Thank you, Asing. How about Hannah?
Okay, thank you.
You're mute.
Oh, Hannah.
Okay,
Anna,
so-
你没有关。
I vote Sulan too because the teamwork, just like Ashin say, it take equality as a very serious and most important things. Every member in our team can talk and can get responsibility response what?
Respect.
No
什么？
回应就是你提出的每件事情都可以的。
Response.
Every advice or every word you say, you can get response back, and it's very. I think our teamwork is just based on just like what I say equality, because most company or work teamwork they based on I'm higher than you, you are lower than me. Yeah. So
Hierarchy.
Yeah. So if you wanna work with the team member, you have to cross the class, or you have to fight or set yourself into a embarrassing space. Yeah. And and it's not only for work things, it's also in the mind things. Yeah, that's so really raise her partner a lot. Yeah, so it's I think it's my passion to keep work with this team. Yeah, but also keep learn. There's still one more thing important. Yeah, set an example.
Sure.
Just only example. It's very important for me. Our team, if we wanna ask our partner to do things, Sulun or me or other member, we will say, can you or please or can you help me please? Yeah, just like this word, this tiny word is very important. But most time in other place, they will say, do this, do that, finish it, underline. So it's very important, small but very important. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Hannah, for reminding us of the importance of paying respect. Even if we are so close, we need to always pay respect to each other and also stay humble. As you keep mentioning, we are small, but I think it's a very important mind that, we stay humble. And just very motivated by and inspired by all of your words. And I'm just curious to know, the other members, are they also women? Like, what are the dynamics of gender? Maybe Shulun can answer to that.
Okay, in my team only have one man. Oh no, two men, the three men. Two is our video team. The video team is all one is my husband. So he can't refuse me. That's very important. And another one is another artist husband. He's from Italy, but they are working for over 7 years. Team workers, they are very kind, and they also can do many video projects. So they are doing the jobs very well. And one of the team inside of our major team is an old man. We call him Abe, means old man. He is happy. He's happy as being called old man. He's more responsibility for the art market. So he is an architect too. But for his life, he is more enjoy. He lived here for a long time, and he is also have some his abilities to do something, design the space for the art market when we have a concert, and for many things. And that's our 3 men in our team. But actually, I think it's kind of, it doesn't matter all women's or men's, we all equal. It doesn't mean so you're a man or you're women's, you can do or you cannot do. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So in East Coast, the women is like men. And the man is more like animal. I'm joking. They're doing more jobs. We are so equal, so it's kind of not about you're a man or you're a woman. It doesn't matter. Yeah. And also for this piece of area is kind of like more equal. In Taiwan, the men and the women's positions more equal. Even the pay is equal. So for us, it doesn't matter. And even somebody may be doing something not really good in my team, and we will judgment them in their face. Say, you can't do this. That will bring big problems. They say, okay. That's the women yellow into the men. They don't have any. But we are that kind of, I think it's more healthy relationship. If you hide something in your mind, you never can get good communication. Even we fight with each other, but we're still good friends. That's the East Coast, what the lifestyle, and also the people who communication with each other. So we are also focused for the things. It's not the people who is good, who is bad. It doesn't matter. Yeah. And even they have a bad habits, we still, okay, that's your habits, but you can't do this next time. So, and yeah, we are very straight to talking about this. That make these circles is more healthy. And people will know, you don't need to guess what's your member thinking or whatever. It's just directly what is this. But I think it's also respect with each other too. Because even you are a family, you still need to respect with each other. So that's more important for these teams could do things. Because people want to stay in this group, they need to, they have their thinking, they need to growing up by themselves. Their mind, they need to be taken care. Because if you always doing the same job, you didn't change, or you didn't got a good, how to say that? Oh, you didn't get good response, you will feel very sad. Because for this job, you can't learn anything and you won't growing up. Your boss didn't listening to you. But I think for me, our team is more can talk with each other. So if that is a really good idea, then we try. Just try it. Whatever value is value. That's all things. It doesn't matter. People need to try it, and you can prove that is right or that's wrong. But I think nothing is really wrong. It's just only value or not value. but we are lucky. Our members also give us very good, I think very good ideas sometimes, and we're trying to do it. Then even the volunteer involved with this team, we are also give them chance to show themselves, let them feel they are involved with this project. That's most important to us for this kind of relationship together. Okay.
Wow. Thank you, Sheila. It's a really good reflection about the team, because it's really, you need to maintain the team even though there's many conflicts, and there's
it's not easy, but I'm lucky they are all very good workers, and also sometimes they were helping me taking care of my kids. That's my most happy things.
It's true. Like Gerome is also best friend of our son.
You see?
So I think we don't have much time, but we will ask one last question, just very brief, if you want to share to answer this. And this, I think some of you already mentioned, like Shulun don't know what she will do next year, but this is the question, like, how do you imagine the future of your initiative?
My future?
Yes.
Okay. The future is always unknown. But we need to, I think we need to discover these unknown things. Would be very interesting. And for the next year, I think we already select the artist. And for the very small detail, different stuff, we are still organizing now. But for next year, I am thinking about how to, we have to see the situation of COVID, how it's going. And because now lots of countries open the door too. And how this art project could get together. So it's not easy, but that's why I'm thinking I'm not think about what's next year I will do, because it will change very fast. Even you organize, that might be next seconds it's change. So I need to prepare 2 ways to do it if the COVID still crazy, and we might be also locked down too. But how can we do the international project? Maybe from the internet, and also internet and online, and doing the research together, and see how it's going. And for the next year, definitely one thing I'm already make sure, if the COVID keeping going crazy in Taiwan, our concert project will become all online project. So we already ready for this. And for the artist residency for next year, we are also already make sure the artist who it is, because we open call for this year. So next year they will come to do their artwork. One is the artist from Japan, and 1 is from Malaysia. So they might be keeping going on to do their works, because ours is not like the normal residency project. It will be, we will depend on the artist's time. If they've been selected in this season, they have time, they come to finish their artwork. So for the opening, probably is an opening, but not everybody's work is ready. That's okay, because artists need more time to do their works. It would make the artwork will be better. So that's different from other residency projects. And for next year, the small section, just like an opening or some other stuff, I'm still need to see the situation of the COVID. So the unknown future, it might be different things. So probably next year we are all open the gate. so you guys can come here at my cinema roll.
Yes, looking forward.
Yeah, and I am thinking the next year will be another thing. It's about Southeast Asia art residency meeting. Supposed to be happening last year in Indonesia.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the COVID is coming. Nobody can do it. So we are still discussion about this online. So probably next year, see the situations. We'll move the different project and go to Indonesia if the gate is open.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is for international sign. And for the end of this year, we have a art residency project, exchanging project with Tenjin-Yama Studio. Still keeping going on because we are more involved with each other's indigenous people culture. The Ainu cultures, and we want to involve with the Ainu Museum. And here we got so many indigenous artists here. So we doing exchanging project for this year is the third year. So we send the local indigenous artists to go to Tenjin-Yama residency. So this year, this will keeping going on winter time. Let's see what's happened. If the gate is open, we might be, I don't know, online or the live live show. We'll go to send the artists to Hokkaido. So it's kind of challenge from this part. But we already have the thinkings about if that we do online or how we do it. I think it's all the space is the same. In even different countries, it's all the same. So how it could keeping started to do the international project together. It's a kind of big events and how to share the culture without going that countries.
Just sharing the script.
Yeah, they probably just you know, here is the ocean, here's the where, and here we got I send you something, maybe the sand or or stones or whatever. You can feel about the different things, but the bad things is not. I think it's better not to we can just like live together, hang out together again. It's what our hope for the next year.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
and
you're welcome, Asing.
What do you think is Asing's hope for the future?
Yeah, I think sometimes I'm thinking about the COVID-19, give some time for rest a little bit. But in Taiwan now, the level of the alarm is level 2, and level 2, what I feel is the people just travel around. Even like this vacation in Hualien, there are lots of people coming. So in fact, I'm not feel the COVID issues. So, but the COVID issues is make us thinking that how we doing some dynamic change for our works that we used to do. So like Suran say, we are trying to doing some international connection as usual, but we need to think about if the things like COVID that happen and how can we cope with that. So for that, we are prepare some more work for that. So for me, this is a prepared year. So for the future, I think it's the same because we still need to connect with the internation now. So so the future that if we are ready to do for in the future. So we still doing the same thing like we used to do, just that we can doing more. Yes. So the imagine for me for the future, just that I'm waiting for the projects more grow up, and the things we are doing a lot that we can share with our friends like you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I like the idea of waiting because it keeps us alive. Like the idea of waiting. Like the bread, I'm waiting for the bread.
I can save the recipe.
I will keep for you.
In the fridge.
Timing is important. Waiting and the timing is important.
True. That's true. So we have a fresh ideas, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hannah, how can you imagine the future of the initiative?
I think for Taiwan to say it's more, the situation is more safe than other country. Yeah. So I'm hard, but to feel the change or the difference in Taiwan after COVID. But some short time, like the level 2 or level 3, there will be different. Yeah, but most of the time, I think it's based on the news and the reporter, how they describe COVID. But it does very different. That this year we didn't have international artists to join with East Coast Festival. So we invite the conscious tribe artists to do artwork. But I know there's other festival in Taiwan. They still with shipping or with just like take video and send to the foreigner artists to make them finish the artwork. But I think it's for my imagination. I think it's different between you come here and you are not here, the art worker, and there will be far different. Yeah, the power or the connection. Yeah, but I don't know now. But I think maybe we can think to let the international or even the local artist, if we invite them to location to do artwork, maybe we can give them more time, including the 14 day. Because I remember the next year when we have the meeting with East Coast Festival, the government, to talk about maybe we can take longer time for the artist, and maybe they will have more time to experience and to learn or to know the here's culture, and just like what I say, culture and the people or the environment, and find more experience from the time. Yeah. But it does a problem just like money or other system work or but for the COVID, maybe if it's still not turned better or got worse, maybe the internet is it's white. So that's all. Sorry.
Thank you, Hannah.
Probably we can do the project about the quality 14 days art project.
Okay.
Right? Yeah,
Yes,
I'm just
yes,
thinking about this. Yeah.
14
You know,
days.
after 14 days quarantine, what's happened to you when you release to the society? You will feel very weird.
Yeah.
But it's interesting.
It's already like the short-term residency.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing, and we also appreciate your time. Thank you very much. And
welcome.
I would just like to ask, so our next meeting will be in November, and the Koganecho, the organizer, is asking if we can do the gathering on November 25, which is Thursday.
25?
Yeah, and they want to do it in the evening.
It doesn't matter. I'm fine. That time I'm free. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Just organize their time. So is Asing and Hannah got any problem for that day? Okay, we will figure out. 25号可能会是傍晚或是晚上的时候。Okay, we will make our time available.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We will send you details.
Okay, no problems.
So
okay, thank you.
Again, thank you very much. And
you're welcome.
We learned a lot from you guys. So,
so much.
Thank you for your...
We are very wild. The East Coast style is crazy and wild style. Is no style is our style.
That's good.
Oh, I hear you sound. It's a long time not to see him.
Let's take photo quick.
Okay.
We'll change. It's okay. わかった。Okay. じゃあ later. はい。Okay.
1, 2, 3. Another one. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye. See you next time.
See you next time. Yes.
Bye.